Hello, I am the Count Federico San Girardi Quinto of Wardal, and this is, without any doubts, an unforgettable moment for all of us. Judith Malina changed violence into creative energy. It is a unique privilege to have here one of the most legendary figures of the theatre in all the times, Mrs. Judith Malina. She, with her husband Julian Beck, invented the living theatre that changed the way of theatre in the world forever. For this reason, I think, as an artist and ambassador for peace, that the Nobel Prize could be an appropriate world prestigious form to honor Mrs. Malina for her immense contribution to the humanity. My friend Federico Fellini and a great poet, my friend too, Dario Bellezza, were the first people in my life to emphasize to me the importance of Julian Beck and Judith Malina. Judith, at 85 years old, is extremely productive. 2012 film Love and Politics. 2012, a new extraordinary play named Here We Are. The premiere will be very soon in New York at the Living Theatre. My mission are also women's rights, human rights, equal rights. So, the first question to Judith Malina is her living theatre and women's rights, human rights, equal rights.
I make theatre because I want to be useful. What do I want to be useful for? For what you are calling human rights. I want to help the world overcome violence, war, police, national boundaries, all those abusive things that amount ultimately to the struggle for human rights. I believe in freedom. I am an anarchist. I am a pacifist. I want people to be free. I want everyone to be able to express what they want in life, to fulfill what they want in life. We are far from that, but it is a very worthwhile struggle, and it will go on for a long time.
Thank you so much. And the second official question is, as a chair of the Italian and Italian-American Friends of the Biblioteca Alexandrina UNESCO, Alexandria Library, is her consideration toward the Library of Alexandria, founded by the dynasty of the Queen Cleopatra VII, and reborn 10 years ago as world place for dialogue, learning, understanding.
Wherever the accumulation of human knowledge is made, wherever the accumulation of human knowledge is made in a library, in a great library like Alexandria, in many cultural centers that can happen in Paris, in Budapest, in 100 places where the energy comes together, where artists are in dialogue. That's where I want to be, and that's where I want to study, and that's where I want to make my theater, so that I can be part of that accumulation of culture.
Great. So the the other question is about the last new performance of Judith Malina called Here We Are.
Here We Are is a play I am still writing. The last play I wrote, which we just recently finished, was called The History of the World. And the history of the world included the audience as total participants. There were no seats. When the audience came in, they performed. I think in Here We Are, the audience will also be a part of the performance, because everyone that is together should be together, should be part of it. I don't want to exclude anybody, so that everyone who comes into the theater will be here. Here we are. And we will be examining in Here We Are the nature of making decisions. How do we make decisions? We used to kill one another. I believe this, you believe that, bang, bang, I kill you, you kill me. And then we found that was no good. Didn't work. It wasn't satisfying to the human soul. So we started the vote. The people that are most numerous were the ones that we would accept. And then we realized that voting was a submission of the minority to the majority. And we said that isn't a good way to make decisions either. So we are looking for consensus. We are looking for a really anarchist form of making decisions. And the play Here We Are is about this search.
This really is a great contribution to the humanity by the living theatre. And of course this is, I think, the only way for dialogue and peace. And especially, unfortunately, in this moment in the world, we strongly need that. And so Judith Malina continues strongly her path toward justice, toward happiness for the soul of human being. Judith, you like to tell something else to us in conclusion?
Yes. I would ask everyone to consider it their obligation to be part of the new revolutionary movement of a loving change in the way human beings behave. No violence, no force, no money, but a giving kind of renewal of the love inside of us.
Thank you so much, Judith. I am very happy thanks to you in this moment, and we together, I think we must do what Judith Malina continue and will continue to do. Thank you so much, and thank you so much.
Thank you very much for these very good questions and this very good spirit.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Interesting.
Cut.
Okay.